Alright. Let's see here. Are we live? Looks like we are. Do we have audio? We do indeed. So, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Bloodborne. Was originally going to be Minecraft today, but I am having some troubles with getting it working, so we're going to resort to Bloodborne instead. We will be, of course, trying again tomorrow with Minecraft, but that is tomorrow. Today's issues are tomorrow's none, perhaps? Hopefully, at the very least. So yeah, tomorrow will be the Minecraft stream. That I'm sure is wished for. Was out of stam. I am terribly misjudging my reach there. Misjudged no more. Blood. Not blood, but yeah, we will be doing Minecraft tomorrow, Bloodborne today, and then Friday we will be returning to Fate because they have announced when the Lord El Malloy Case Files event will be, and that is Friday. Woot, woot, woot. I am excited for the El Malloy Case Files event. It should be quite the hoot and holler. And various other verbs along those lines, you know? Yep, looking forwards. Gonna have fun with it. Can't wait to bully Barbados once more. It's almost like it's been an age and a half since I last bullied Barbados. I'm sure he misses being bullied, you know? I did say it was going to be Minecraft today, but I'm having some technical issues with Minecraft, so sadly no Minecraft today. I will hopefully be able to do it tomorrow, though. So yeah, unfortunately, can't really anticipate the tech issues. And trust me, I tried for a good half an hour before stream to try and get it working, but sad to say, it just... nothing seemed to get it to work. At least nothing I tried could, so. Sorry, Wobbuffet. I know you were hoping for the craft that is mine, but that sadly did not happen today. How did I get hit and you did not? Big sucker. There we go. Good night. But anyways, Wobbuffet, beside that, how do you do? Good, I so hope. For if you are doing bad, then I will be sad. Sadly, I can't think of anything to rhyme with good, so, you know, there is that. But I will be sad if you are doing bad. Hey, a wild deer has indeed appeared. Welcome, Velvet, welcome. I know how you be doing. You be doing very, very happy because of the announcement. An announcement that probably wouldn't affect Wobbuffet considering his disdain for Emiya, but you know, maybe it would. Maybe it would. After all, we have a new Fate game, the Emiya Gohan, or the Today's Cooking with the Emiya Family game, has been officially announced for the Nintendo Switch for early June. Which, again, just like you, I am hyped for that, Velvet. I am indeed hyped for more Emiya Family good times. Heal. And heal. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Happy things. Everybody is here today. Jeez, I hope you guys weren't expecting Minecraft. I mean, I know Wobbuffet was. But, I've already given my statement as to why, just technical issues, can't really do anything. J6, why doth thou wish for the deer to be dead? No, 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 no desiring the death of others. It's not allowed. No desiring the death of other people that are in stream. Everyone here be friends. Remember, I am the target for all aggression and anger. So, J6, if you want her dead, then you actually want me dead, is the thing, you know? No self-deprecation or self-anger. Yes, that is the rule. I know. Prince Excadrill. I'm confuzzled. Unless you're talking about that interesting little bot that you've got, by the way, Velvet. In which case, I'm slightly less confuzzled. Although, I thought you were stuck at Misty. How do you have an Excadrill? Me not being able to die defeats the purpose of wanting someone dead. I suppose it does. You could look at it in that manner. I suppose. Ah, you're going through Leon's battle tower again. And Prince is the name of your shiny Gudra. That is a good name for a Gudra. A very good name. Yeah, I know, that wasn't that great. Okay, so nothing can be done in here just yet. I forgot. I thought there was a lantern in here. I could have swore there was a lantern in here. I guess I was wrong. Well, that's this route explored. We will, of course, come back for the one bloody lizard that got away. But yes, that is good. By the way, everybody noticed that they have officially announced when the El Malloy Case Files event. It is starting Friday. So it's almost time. It's almost time to bully Barbados-chan again. I'm so happy. Barbados, I'm coming to bully you. Please note that Barbados is one of the few things that we at Solrak Dragon stream are approving of the bullying. Bully Barbados all you want, all day, every day. There's another one that I think is okay to be bullied. Floros. Probably mispronounced the name, but Floros can also be bullied. He's the reason we're in the whole situation, you know. Dang Lev. Why couldn't you be like you were in all the other times and be a good guy? Okie dokie. And now we go into some new unexplored territory that I only have vague recollections of myself, because you only really never need to go this direction. Generally, twice. No, even then, after you pass through here, you don't really need to pass through this portion again. Everybody down! Sniper! Sniper and mutilated doggos. That's Bloodborne for ya. Bone marrow ash. I know that there's more enemies. And I do so look forward to the friend lock. Ow. Where'd I get shot from? There. The weave method didn't work. I thought you were supposed to be weave if you were being shot at. No, 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 you explosives! Oh, that's cheap. Shooting me when I'm standing next to explosives. How cheap can you get, game? All those blood echoes, they cry to me. Cry. I do so hope so as well. Also, though, you realize what J6 being a part of the server means, don't you? It means that the next Pokemon you catch can be named after J6. Eh? We just need to make sure he gets an appropriate Pokemon. You know? Need to make sure the next Pokemon you catch appropriately encapsulates J6. If he's there, that is. If he's there. You know? Yeah, that's one of the rules of the Friendlock, J6. If you end up watching it, you will have a Pokemon named after you. The next Pokemon that is caught, if nobody else knew, is in the stream. A Numel. Camerupt would be a good one. Camerupt is a powerful Pokemon. Much strong. More type coverage. Are you saying that as a Beautifly bug flying type, I don't give enough type coverage, Velvet? Like, gasp. I am shocked that you don't think I provide enough type coverage to cover everything. Like, there are so few Pokemon that will have super effective against a Beautifly, you know? Not to mention all the other members. You got a Shuppet, if memory serves. Which it occasionally does. Alright. Down. Out. Good night to him. And him. Sarah exists for flying. True. Not a butterfly. Okay, that me is a butterfly, you know. I hope I don't die either, you know. Actually, because it's been a while though, I forget. What are you doing the revive clause where if a Pokemon named after the person dies, the next Pokemon will be named after them, or are you not doing that clause? Ow. You have plenty of friends, you know? Just not all your friends are capable of being in the friend lock, you know? That's all it is. You have plenty of friends, I'm sure. There's my echoes. Echo, echo. And you know, both of those do qualify as friends, you know, so it makes sense. I forgot about explosives. And these three up here are deaf. Fair. Fair is fair is fair. Okay. So that's the way forwards, if memory serves. I came from up there. Then just over here. Okie dokie. Easy enough. And I got smoked. Let it be known that point-blank gunfire is still very dangerous. Let the record show. Yeah. Point-blank gunfire is still dangerous. Still dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous. Oh. That man has nothing. Bird will not attack. Patterns are being familiarized. He's learning. He's beginning to believe. Also, I don't know how it is where you guys are, but it has finally started to get nice outside. Like, good lord, I finally had 80-degree weather consistently through the day. It was so nice, especially since we had snow where I live last week. That's right, snow. It was ridiculous. Raining free tomorrow. I like, you know, I do like a good rainstorm. Personally, I really would like for, like, just a very stormy day to have that off of work, and I could just sit on my front porch and watch it rain. Not just rain, though. Rain and thunder. Just something about that is super freaking soothing. You know, just watching it, when it's bright outside, watch the rain fill the streets, the occasional crackle of lightning and thunder. It's nice. Both of you two are getting rain for the rest of the week. That's 3 p.m. her time, which is 4 p.m. our time, J6. Oh no! Oh no! Double bots! Ban. Ban. There we go. That is 2 less bots to worry about. I've done the world a service. I've destroyed 2 more bots. Yeah, that's right. When you destroy a bot, you destroy them forever. It's totally how it works, I'm sure. That bot will have no chance of recovering. Those bots will never be seen again on the likes of Twitch. How does this one live? Ow. No, I did not emote. If that emote had gotten me killed, I would have been so ticked off. If only I had that kind of clout, J6. If only I had that kind of clout. Not gonna lie, while I'm not trying to, it would be nice to just become overnight Twitch famous, you know? By the way, Velvet, the mention of Friendlock has brought a curious thought to my head. If Leon were a Pokemon, then what Pokemon do you think he would be? And Charizard is probably the right answer. Kohais? No. No, my Kohai will not be selling those kinds of picks. She will not. Nope. My Kohai will not sell those kinds of picks, nor will she give them away. BB, however, who tries to insist on being one, you know, I suppose, if BB wants to. I mean, I don't control BB after all, just saying. You do bring up a point. I do have 2 Kohais. Neither Kohai, J6. Neither of the 2 Kohais that I can think of off the top of my head. Neither Mash nor Sumire. Neither of them. Also, well, it is let me just say, well, it is nice that Fate keeps their crossover events localized to other Fate franchises. Persona. Part of me still kind of wishes that we had that some of the other big games had some sort of collabs, you know? But yes, Sumire from Persona 5 Royal, the redhead. She was a Kohai, because she called me Senpai. I totally don't have a Kohai complex. Totally don't. I can't think of anybody else that's called me Senpai in games. Off the top of my head. FGO-FEH. Let's go. You know, eventually it's gotta happen, right? Eventually there's gotta be some... There'll be eventually some big enough offer that's gonna make Nasu go, sure, let's do the crossover event. And I'm wondering, you know, will Smash be the first proper FGO crossover event? Because, I mean, people have been chomping at the bit to get some Fate characters in Smash for a while, you know? Wouldn't surprise me if eventually it happens. Can you imagine Seba in Smash, after all? It'd be pretty cool. I think. Right, that's what we were gonna do. We were gonna replace one of our bloodstones. So, Saw Spear. Place this one, 1.1 with a 7.3. Fire Emblem servants can become servants if you get them killed, considering Fire Emblem characters become heroes of legend in the Fire Emblemverse. True enough. True enough. Although, that begs the question, then, Velvet. Since I'm only really familiar with 3 houses, what class would each of the 3 heads of their respective houses... Not houses, you know what I mean. What would Claude, Dimitri, and Edelgard's class be were they servants?
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Because, I mean, Byleth is, of course, going to be a ruler class servant, no questions
Very
there.
Well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
I think we need a little bit more endurance, and then put a little bit more into skill.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I've kind of realized I never want to skip the doll. She's so soothing to speak to. Oh, so soothing. Now we're going to Hemwick Chapel Lane. A very long name for a road. The Hero King, Marth. So would he be equivalent to Gil then? After all, Gil is the king of heroes. And Marth is the Hero King. Okay, I thought my spear was compressed there for a moment, but it's not. Old women with torches and butcher knives. I'm sure these old women with butcher knives, sickles, and torches are totally not dangerous at all. Wouldn't you guys agree? Look at that one. They got a spear with a red-hot poking iron. How nice of them. Dimitri is Lancer. Edelgard could be a Zerker if you look at the Azure Moon route. And Claude's special class is riding on a wyvern, so he could be a rider wielding a bow. You know, Claude... You're right. After all, everybody knows an archer doesn't actually have a bow. Archers don't actually shoot arrows, so I can agree with Claude as a rider. Edelgard, I could definitely see the Zerker on the Azure Moon route. I can definitely see Zerker, but maybe even Avenger, perhaps? Because I can also see Dimitri as an Avenger in the Azure Moon route.
Did you hear the graveyard murmurs?
At least at the beginning.
Time. Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait.
Of course.
Did you hear the gravy then is all?
Of course. Oh, I could have sworn I could go up that ladder. Ah, like Castor and Pollux. Indeed he could. That is actually a very... That is actually a very clever thought process there, you know? Clearly, when it comes to the Fire Emblem characters, you are more big brain than I. Okay, if I remember, there's danger here. I don't remember what, But I distinctly remember this area here being danger. Danger. Do not suffer or die. Was it Poker Lady? Might have been Poker Lady. Oh no, that's what. It was fire bombs. You want to play most Fire Emblem games one day? Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The only one I've played is Three Houses, but I definitely want to, like, find more of the Fire Emblem games, you know? J6, please do forgive my ignorance, but who is Toko-san? Ow. Boom, boom, boom. That's what... No! You firebomb throwing bee. Awakening Echoes and Fates are on the 3DS. Interesting. I've never played Heroes J6, but I did play Three Houses, which was for the Switch, you know. Oh, okay, now that you mentioned the Puppet Master thing, I do recall now. Now I recall Toko. Now I recall. You just had to say puppets. And you know, honestly, given the precedence she has with the Fate series, I can definitely see her eventually joining FGO. I can definitely see that happening someday. Although, I'm not really sure if I will, like her. Just because puppets and me have a, I very much dislike puppets. Let's just go with that. You're playing the Game Boy Advance ones on the side right now? Nice. But yeah, puppets and me, no, we don't really mix too well. I just don't care for them, you know? Ever since Slappy. Frickin' Slappy. Give me the childhood trauma, Slappy. How dare he? I'm sure if Toko ever gets added, there will be one, obviously. That dog is an expert tier at dodging my blade. But yeah, I do recall Toko and, what was the other one you put? The wielder, the fifth magic. Slappy the Puppet is a popular, question mark, reoccurring villain of the Goosebumps books. Suffice to say, when I was a child, I was, much more of a fraidy cat than I am now. I was also a big bookworm, so, you know, put a book in front of me and I would read it. The Goosebumps books by R.L. Stine. One of the first ones I read was Night of the Living Dummy, or Night of the Living Puppet, I can't remember which one it was. And it scared me. Very badly. And then I decided to be and then I decided I'm gonna be brave, and I read another 2 Goosebumps books. Both of which, they didn't mess me up as bad, but they still left their frickin' scars. Genealogy of the Holy War remix, you can attend barbecue in HD. I do think there was, it was mentioned recently. I'm not sure about Genealogy of the Holy Grail War, but I think I saw something about possibly that Garden of Avalon might be getting a dub, perhaps? I want to say that's what I saw was getting a dub, but I could very well... Ow. be wrong on that. But yeah, suffice to say, to childhood me, the Goosebumps books were the pinnacle of scary and traumatizing. As an adult, scary. I mean, like I said, Night of the Living Dummy, the book scared me. Somewhat traumatized me to always have a fear/dislike of puppets. The Courage the Cowardly Dog episode about King Ramses and Return the Slab also traumatized me for a fair while. Although, to be fair, I didn't really realize that King Ramses was Egyptian, and I kind of love Egyptian mythology as well, so, you know, it's a good thing I didn't realize, or I would have never played Yu-Gi-Oh! The other ones were the Mask Goosebumps book, where it's the old man's mask that gets stuck to the kid's face and just starts aging him over time. That one scared me. And then the final one that scared/traumatized me was My Neighbor's a Ghost, which, spoiler alert, so if you don't want to be spoiled for a very old Goosebumps book, turn away now. Essentially, it follows the story of a girl who is home from summer camp and thinks her neighbor is a ghost, but plot twist, by the end of the book, it's revealed that she and her whole family are the actual ghosts, having died years back in a house fire, and she's come back as a ghost to keep the neighbor that she thought was a ghost from also dying in a house fire. And that was, like, traumatizing, yet also incredibly sad at the same time. And it, for the longest time, gave me, like, nightmares/worries that, what if I wake up one day and I just can't contact anybody I know? Maybe I actually died somehow in the middle of the night and I'm a ghost now. That sort of thing, like, gave me an existential nightmares at the time. And I didn't even know what an existential nightmare was at that age, you know? So I say Goosebumps traumatized me. And while years later they're not as bad, Slappy, there's something about Slappy. Even now that I'm much older, Slappy still gives me the creeps, you know? I don't think I ever read the Wolfskin one. Like I said, I did eventually go back and read a couple of them later on in life, I want to say. One of them was about a family on vacation at a theme park. Gosh, I can't remember the other ones. Oh, no, wait. Is the stream... I think the stream might be in Lag Central. Hang on. No, the stream's not in Lag Central. It just stuttered for a fair bit of time there. Kid isn't allowed to go outside at night because the wolves could attack. And, plot twist, the wolves actually attacked, I'm guessing. And they gave him werewolf disease or something. J6 just dotting here, you know. He was never traumatized by any scary books as a child. J6 was a brave boy, and now he's just laughing his butt off at how cowardly I was. Is that it, J6? Are you laughing at how cowardly I was as a child? Tries to track them. Down, but only finds the fur. Oh, that makes me think of another one that I remember now. I remember another one of the Goosebumps books I read. It was the picture that... It was the camera one where, the pictures tell the future or something. That's the other one. Werewolves putting on skin. That's a little disturbing. Velvet and I are just talking about the Goosebumps books that traumatized us as children. You know? Understandable, you know, understandable. Attention spans do get low the less sleep one has. You know? Completely understandable. But yeah, I don't think I ever read that one, though, Velvet. To be fair, there is a metric ton of Goosebumps books. There's like well over 100, I want to say, actually. And of course, that was only revealed to the kid as he was about to, and then, by some miracle, he ends up not being permanently afflicted by this curse or whatever, but then by the end of the book, it turns out that there's another twist, and somebody he knows is actually afflicted by it. That does seem to tend to be the standard Goosebumps formula, actually. Doggo! And J6 just sitting here lost. Yes, fire, fire. You burned in a fire, person. Now you're gonna look for it. Don't reawaken childhood traumas, Velvet! Childhood traumas should stay in our childhoods. Okay. So memory serves around one of these walls is an assassin. By the way, so we've covered what the big 3 in 3 houses would be if they were servants. What about their notable sidekicks? So, for Edelgard, that'd be Hubert. For, Dimitri, that'd be... I can never remember his name. The big muscle guy. And for Claude, it'd be Hilda. What would we class them as, I wonder? Dedue, that's his name. I think. I think that's Dimitri's best friend slash confidant slash advisor, whatever his name, Dedue. Only childhood trauma you've ever received is a flying objects coming for you. Care to elaborate, J6? It's up to you if you wish to, or not. Pull the lever, Kronk! Hey, you! Turn your butt around and come face me like the man you ain't. I think that's a good shot. Show you a good hit. You used to play soccer a lot? Hey, me too, though only in high school, really. High school is when I played soccer. The ball always hit your head. Funny enough, that is the only way I actually scored goals in soccer, was with it bouncing off my head. Suffice to say, even though I played forward, I feel like it might have been more of a he's small sort of reasoning for putting me into that position. You know? Because I was short and could occasionally get good bursts of speed. The ball always hitting your head is probably why you're incapable of catching things. There is a possibility that that could be related. You know? There is a possibility. More bone marrow ash. Another doggo. Caster Assassins, Zerker to do, or Hilda Zerker, and to do also Zerker. Really, I wouldn't think Hilda as a Zerker, honestly. Although, to be fair, I'm not really sure what I would classify her as otherwise. Gets hard past the 3 lords. True enough, true enough. Rhea would probably be an Avenger. Honestly speaking. We got the Lake Rune. Let me read that off here real quick. So, Lake. A carol rune that transcribes inhumane sounds. The transcription of the great ones in human voices ripples like watery reflection. This rune means lake, and those who memorize it enjoy reduced physical damage. Great volumes of water serve as the bulwark guarding sleep, and an augur of the elder truth. Overcome this hindrance, and seek what is yours. Or maybe Rhea only really becomes an Avenger in the, Yeah, she really isn't. Maybe Rhea only becomes an Avenger class if you go Aelgard route, you know? It's only then she starts to get really crazy. In the Golden Deer route, Rhea doesn't really, after time skip, have too much of a influence on things. And I can't remember what role she plays in Azure Moon. Unfortunately. Okay, I see the big boy executioner there. I also see a bunch of... Oh, of course they all aggro at the same time, even though some of them are miles away from me. Oh, you witches. Trapping me in tombstones. Classic witch move. But, I mean, there is still some outside the 3 lords that would also be kind of obvious, like, hang on. Linhardt is very obviously just Waver, but more mellow, I suppose. And I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of what I thought when I first saw Linhardt, was he looks a lot like Waver. Not gonna lie, that was my first thoughts when I saw him. Doesn't want to put effort angle. She could be an assassin, our big one-on-one fights properly. Do sneak attacks and the like. True. Yeah, I always saw Linhardt as Waver, so he's obviously a caster. Mercedes probably could also fit in the caster class. Okay, I need to go not up there, but this way, I think. She'd be like King Hassan and be an Oonga Boonga. You're not wrong. you for the blood. Poke my head out, look around, stab a person into the ow! I was trying to do a little rhyme here, big dude, and then you ruined it. You get to die now. You're ruining my rhyme. Okay. I don't know what the aggro range on half these enemies are coming from this angle. But if I go up here, I might be able to avoid a lot of them. Circling around at the... Ouch! Ow! Trying to knock me up in the air, man. How rude of him. Okay, you got reach. Man's got reach. I retrieved my echoes! That was the goal! I accomplished my mission. I got my echoes back. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I don't remember what game that's from, but I do remember it. It's probably one of the Call of Duties. If I had to hazard a guess. Because it does sound like a very Call of Duty-esque line. Yep, let's just take a little bit of skippity-doo-dah, skippity-day traveling. Okay, yeah, standard Goosebumps twist. Where there's never a truly happy ending. I'm kind of glad I never read that one. As that just has trauma written all over it. I don't mind the spoilers. How does he die, out of curiosity, Velvet? How does the kid perish? Spoilers here for the werewolf kid Goosebumps story. Spoiler warning, I suppose. Come on, big guy. Okay, if you won't bug me, I won't bug you, dude. Cool dealio, dude. That big guy and me, we came to an understanding. Unlike this big guy and me. We've not yet reached said understanding. But we will. Never needed an aunt or uncle girl because she was able to bring one of her own from her house. She then pounces on him and sinks her teeth into... Oh my goodness. Is that a best friend that kills the protag? Because if so, that's brutal. That's brutal! To such a high degree! Okay, so even though she kills him, she still helps his aunt and uncle. How sweet? Question mark? Good gracious, Goosebumps is more brutal than I thought it was. Or remembered it being. That would definitely... to be honest, I probably would have kept my friends at a distance after I read that. Like, I read that, it's like, oh no. Never trusting my friends with, you know, potential curses that may or may not be afflicting my family. They might turn on me and try to kill me. I think it was a setup since he would have had to go back to the abandoned house alone to throw away the skin so he was alone. That's even worse! It was a trap all along? Okay, so those guys don't give echoes. Hello. Goodbye, Witch of Eyes. Pretty sure I saw them up here. Yep. I know I just saw the light over here. Yeah. Oh, they're just summoning more and more of these boyos. One witch dead. But a second one arises. I don't think they res each other. Hey, she helped me with my fashion sense. She's nice. How nice of her to help me with my struggling fashion sense. Oh, they do res each other. Dang it. No! I think I'm dead. Nope, I lived. I somehow lived. Holy cow, I lived. Beat. Okay, explosion. Nice try. Okay, well done, witch. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky witches. Okay. Witch. Oh, witch. There's the witch. And there's the witch. Dang it. Almost. And the other one rezzed, of course. There we go. Four bloodshot eyeballs. This is probably the hardest time I've had with these bosses. Or this boss. No lies. Give me some light. And then if we go down here, there's a locked door. Or is it locked? I don't remember. Okay, it's thankfully not locked. I would have been sad if it was locked. A hunter. Sitting. And on his body we find the Rune Workshop tool. Actually, is it a he? It's hard to tell if they are a he or a she. This poor hunter. Poor hunter. But the Rune Workshop tool enables the etching of Carol runes into one's own conscious. Runesmith Carol, student Bergenworth, transcribed the inhumane writings of the Great Old Ones into what is now called Chiral runes. The hunter who retrieved this workshop tool can etch Chiral runes into the mind to attain their wondrous strength. Provost Willem would have been proud of Carol's runes, as they do not rely upon blood in any measure. No, they just involve cracking your skull open and etching eldritch runes into your skull cap, is all. Delicious Diet Coke. Happy with dinner today. The Burger King app's recently undergone a great deal many changes. Used to have a $3 double Whopper or the King's meal deal more often, but now it's just so rare. But today was a glorious day, for it had the King's meal for $6. Any choice of a large drink, a double Whopper, and a large fry. Still below 2,000 calories today, too. Memorize the Carol rune to acquire its eldritch strength. So, we will be getting the Moon rune, the Lake rune, and the Air rune. There we go. We'll level up a wee bit more as well. I do wonder, why is this weapon, like, not scaling anymore? Its skill scale is only a C, I guess? That might be why.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Such a soothing voice she has. We'll go skill a little bit more. 28 skill.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Thank you, doll. Now, I do want to try something before I try and proceed with the night. Not... Actually, poaching Gowl. That is probably the closest to where I need to go. Also, Velvet, out of curiosity, did you just happen to have that... It just occurred to me, did you have that Goosebumps book at hand, and that's how you were able to find the answer so quick? Or did you look that up online or something? This fool. Could have swore I just saw one of those little lizards skizzle around. You actually owned those terrifying books? I only read them like from the library or something. I never owned one of them because I was just terrified. You're braver than I was. Okay, so clearly Heinrich's isn't good. I could have swore Heinrich's was good for her. I don't want to proceed too much further because I'm pretty sure she disappears if I proceed to the next phase. Maybe Gascoigne's? You own a lot of the original ones and a few of the choose your own adventure ones. Oh gosh. I don't remember, like, there's one of the choose your own, I now remember another one that creeped me the heck out. It was another one of those Goosebumps, but a choose your own adventure one. Gosh, I don't remember the exact details, but it, like, followed this kid, and he somehow ended up in ancient Egypt. Again, I'm very thankful I didn't associate Yu-Gi-Oh! With ancient Egyptian pharaohs until later in life. But he ended up in ancient Egypt, and he ended up becoming, like, a dying pharaoh's friend or something, and one of the bad ends was just him becoming entombed with the pharaoh and then going through the whole burial procedure process, starting with breaking the bone that separates the nasal cavity from the brain, and slowly getting his brain scooped out. That, good lord, that messed me up as a kid. Workshop. Okay, so I don't have any church attire. That's unfortunate. Do I have any better gems here? Thrust attack up 7.2. Ooh, that's potentially better. No, it's really not, actually. And the pistol, nothing better than what I've got. You only have 3 left. Still, you are braver than I, Velvet. You are far braver than I am. The Church of the Good Chalice? No, we want the Cathedral Ward. I'm just having brain farts right now. We got goosebumps on the brain. Which is a terrifying thing to have. I feel like Carnival of Horrors is one that I might have read. If there's an ending where they, like, become trapped in astronaut suits or whatever, I think Carnival of Horrors might be one that I've read. I think. Hello, Adela. Nope. So no new dialogue yet. It's not until the next phase of the moon, I guess. I can't purchase any church attire, so I guess we're not supposed to... I mean, to be fair, we're not even supposed to really get to her this early in the game, so that would explain why. I swung hard and I knocked him out of left field. Swing, bada, bada, swing, bada, bada, swing. I got to just do my thing. Oh gosh, High School Musical. No. I just brought back more nostalgia. Good nostalgia, though. I brought back good nostalgia that time. High School Musical was so good. I don't suppose anybody here remembers High School Musical. I'm not the only one that watched Disney at that age when it was airing. You never watched the movies? Oh. Well, at least you know what I'm talking about when I say High School Musical. I don't feel as old now. I no longer feel as old. Maybe. Although, if you don't mind me asking, why didn't you ever watch High School Musical growing up? I didn't watch Disney much growing up. That. Fair enough. Fair enough reasoning. I kind of watched all of them now that I think about it. I watched all of the big three. Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon. The big three were all watched by me.
Remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unlamented. Seek the old blood. Let
This is a real good part because you can see the first indication that, you know, if you didn't go down to the other place, It's like the first indication that there's more to all this than you might have previously thought. I mean, wouldn't you scream too if you suddenly became a giant monstrous beast? It was probably a very painful transformation, too. And she's probably afraid. Congratulations. You are the worthy champion of the Galarian region. No! Oh, right there. Literally one hit away. I got greedy. I got greedy. Only explanation for dying there. Totally not a lack of skill. As I proved there, I'm very skilled. Hey, Burger King be good. And I would highly recommend the Burger King app if you don't already have it. While the deals have definitely changed, there can definitely be some great ones on there, you know? It'd be wild if I was sponsored by Burger King, but sadly I'm not that big of a Twitch streamer or YouTuber to be sponsored by anybody. Except for myself. I sponsor myself. That doesn't really roll off the tongue as well. Alright. Take two here, Vicar Amelia. Oh no! I was not expecting to become a snack. I guess Vicar Amelia heard us talking about food and got hungry there. You know? Happens. It does happen. Alright. Take 3 here. Did a little worse that time. You know, happens. Definitely happens. But this time, victory will be had by yours truly. Well, my name isn't John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. I still don't really, even now thinking about it, I don't really get why that was a song. The most random things can come to me, you know? Yeah, thinking about it, I don't really know why that was a song. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Velvet. It was nice chit-chatting, and I hope to see you in the next one. Where it should be Minecraft if you stop by tomorrow. It should be Minecraft. I don't know how I had the visceral capable there, and I missed it because I'm bad. No! I got hop happy. I got hop happy there. I should have done one less hop and done a heal. But no, I just had to be hop happy. I'm ashamed of myself. Utterly ashamed. Oh god, I'm out of vials. I need more blood now, so kill some porkers. It's time for porkers to die for me. Sounds of the porkers squealing away. This is quite morbid, but who cares, yay. Okay. Focus, me, focus. We can take down Amelia. That was only the third attempt. I don't know how we keep getting her into visceral range, but I would very much like it if I can actually land a visceral on her. Because that would make life 12,000 times more easy. She just always has to be facing the wrong way whenever I want to get a visceral. It's always her fault. Never mine. Always hers. Thankfully, the porkers here both give excellent vials, excellent echoes, but also a fair bit of vials. So punishment is hopefully never an issue. Oh, and the visceral attacks get so much more. It's so nice. Honestly, I can afford another 20 blood vials. I should probably redo this a couple times, though, because I do know that vial price does increase. And actually, something else to hasten this process a little bit. If I do... this. It sacrifices all my echoes. But does it just place them right there, or will I have to, or will I lose them? Because if it just lets them down where I technically died, then, you know, it's not as bad. Nope, it is a loss. Good to know. Good to know. I'm not going to waste my Bold Hunter's marks on that, then. We can hopefully get another 20 vials here. Run through, maybe 2 more runs to get that to a nice 40, you know. Not sure just yet. One more. Not even quite 20 can be gotten from this. It's tedious, but it's worth... You know what? I've got enough of the hunter's marks. The Bold Hunter's marks. Let's farm this out a little bit. I've made my decision. I'm going to stand by it. We'll go down to maybe 5. Yeah, that's a decent number. 5 Bold Hunter's marks, and then we'll buy some vials, and then resume our fight. Thank you, Circle, for making me hop sideways. I sucked in air. That's a terrible feeling. When you go to suck up some poppy, suck some air instead. Oh, that hurts. That feels weird. Ugh. Okay. Retrieve our lost echoes, because I'm not losing them. There we go. Now we get more echoes. Because viscerals give tons. Honestly, one more run might be enough. Because we're very close to being able to purchase 100 vials. So, you know, it's tempting, to say the least. Very, very tempting. Hello, porkers. So nice to see ya. Oh, porkers, why did you turn? You're not supposed to turn, you bitch. Oh well. How will he ever learn? You know, that's enough files. That's more than enough files to be purchased there. Okay. So back to the dream, purchase some vials, and then back to Vicar Amelia, where we will defeat her. One way or another. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her, one way or another. Return to the dream. Hello, little fellers. Actually, is there any... There is attire here. It's the Tomb Prospector. I don't know if that's considered church attire or not. I'm mildly tempted. Only mildly, though. I'm sure we'll get something to allow us to rescue What's-Her-Face eventually. To the Cathedral Ward we go. The Cathedral Ward we go. Hi-ho in the chariot. The Cathedral Ward we go. Alright. This time, Vicar Amelia falls before us and our might. Run, run, run past all the scrubs. All the scrubs, all the scrubs. Run, run, run past all the scrubs. One of these days, that church giant is just gonna get me, and I'm gonna be sad and disappointed. Both of those things will, of course, be aimed at myself, so, you know. Alright. There's the visceral. Nope. Closer. Much, much closer. We got a visceral off. That's why we got closer. Can do this, do this. We can do this, do this. We can do this. Watch where you're pointing. Didn't those guys be taught it's rude to point? Shouldn't point at people. It's very rude. Can hurt feelings, you know? Alright, Amelia. We face each other once more. Nope. Tried a back roll. Got smashed. At least we only wasted 2 vials that time. You know? Okay, I just need to focus. Calm. Cool. Collected. We nearly had it the first try, you know. Very nearly had it. Just got a little too greedy then. The bell tolls for Amelia. I think I hit her skull that time. Can I heal? Maybe I'm going at this wrong by continuously trying power attacks. Yeah, power attacks was my downfall. The second I stopped using those, everything got 10 times easier. The Golden Pendant and 16,000 echoes. Not the best echo count, but the Golden Pendant, I believe, if memory serves, makes up for it. Also, I can start using all these cold bloods now. So, the Golden Pendant. Is it under the key items, maybe? I can't remember where it is. Am I just blind? There it is. So Vicar Amelia's Pendant, used to gain a blood gem. Pendant of Vicar Amelia, used to change into a blood gem which fortifies weapons. The pendant, passed down among the Vicars who head the healing church, is a reminder of the cautionary adage, words that will open the gate of Bergenworth. Opening it gets us the gold blood gem, which is a radial gem, tier 7, attack up burst beasts by 12.6%. Most of our enemies are beasts, so that is definitely going to be useful. However, nothing's happened just yet. We can light the lantern, but then they speak low. A skull, cracked, with hair still upon its head, resting upon an altar.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood.
Good words to live by.
I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
And now, the bell of the church tolls once more. However, if we go out, a little bit risky, but it's fine. Also, look at these big guys guarding the church. Totally normal for a church, right? Totally normal. But heading outside, these enemies are more poised to attack, but you'll note it is a wee bit darker. For night has fallen. I don't think they can get me in here. Nope. Just outside aggro range. Although they can attempt to poke me. if I poke back. I kind of want to make my way down there, but I'm about to die here. Oh, I got lucky. I very nearly died just there with that bar at the top. But let's really quickly now, because with the passing of the phases, some new dialogue should be in the dream, as well as possibly some new items. Let's check items first. Equip our new gem. Talk to some people. And then we'll probably be getting close to the wrap-up point here. So the messengers have now increased their prices. However, I believe there might be some new items available. Or not. No new items available from them. But maybe this one up here. No. Nothing up there. Is Gehrman available? Gehrman. Gehrman. Alright, get from the messengers. The eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Odeon Chapel. The eye of a blood-drunk hunter. We're not going to examine that just yet. We're going to see that when we actually do the DLC, which will be a little bit later. These notes are just various tips and tricks. Here. I think the doll has new dialogue. I'm almost positive Gehrman is around here somewhere. Is he back here? I could have swore Gehrman was hiding around here somewhere after you proceed to the next phase. Maybe I'm just crazy. Or maybe it's Maybelline. Okay. Let's go talk to the doll. For she is quite the doll, after all.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Oh, welcome back, J6.
What is it you desire?
Can do, can do.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me?
She's so precious.
Hunters have about, but would you? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me?
I don't believe I've got enough echoes to
Farewell, good
channel.
hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Of course. I want to go to the Cathedral Ward first. She's not sus, J6. You're sus for saying she's sus. But we have, I believe, some new dialogue with people here. Well, I mean, that's sort of Bloodborne in a nutshell, to be frank.
Ah, the hunter. Alive and well, are ya? This here's a safe place. Stay as long as you like. But next time you're out on a hunt, remember what I asked. If you find any sane survivors, tell them to seek shelter at Erdon Chapel. Because there's nothing to fear here.
Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. You're much too eager. I've only so much blood, okay?
Nothing new. She's changed.
How did we ever get into this mess?
Poor old lady. She go cuckoo.
I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the blind man. There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain, and then he's here acting like he owns the place. He's not to be trusted. What's he want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murky past, I'm telling you.
Don't trust the blind man. Noted. I'm trying to think here. That guy's gone. Enemy difficulty doesn't increase. I'm trying to think. Where is there some new potential dialogue? Okay. Think. I don't believe the people have anything new to say. A lot of those pimp stick wielding dudes are gone. And the giants slumber. I think the best way to tell if there's any new dialogue is gonna be to go this way. Hey, not all the pimp stick wielding dudes are gone. Granted, this one is more of a fire spitter, but you know, same thing. Trying to recall. These two people are already at the chapel. Yep, there is some new dialogue, so let's go around talking to people. I believe I remember what everybody is. So one here.
Help me! Please help! Help!
Yep, only one dialogue path for each. So that's these two. And then there was some way back. And I want to go and talk to these people before I open up the next area that I plan on going to, because that does change something, if memory serves, and it tends to. We're also going to want to try and seek Durga. I don't think he has anything new, though. In fact, I think the bottom area might not actually change too much with the phases of the moon. This is the fastest route. Whee! Eileen is MIA at this point. Unless she's hiding out around here. Is she? Oh yeah, there she is. Eileen is down here. Hey, Eileen.
Try to keep your hands. Leave the hunt.
Yep, she doesn't have anything new to say, though. Her hunters. Hunter of hunters. Okay, and then... leave those fools to their business. trying to think. There, up in that area. Both of which are more easily and readily accessed by going up this shortcut. So, boop. I'm envisioning in my head the order of operations for my movements here. Excuse me. Run by these fools. Because they're pointless fodder at this point. Up here. Okay. This event hasn't procted yet.
Have I heard of Bergenworth? Afraid I can't say that I have. The locals aren't apt to share any local history. I'm afraid I may not be of help for much longer.
Yep. So that's that. And then we want to go to Yosefka. Why are you humming in J6? He's not suspicious at all. He was helpful. And very clearly, he's succumbing to an illness, you know. It's a shame. Does she have anything new?
Hello, you find any survivors? Tell any, I will take their in your...
Yeah, that's not suspicious. And soon my hands, too. Totally not susp. Totally not suspicious, brah. Like, totally. So she didn't have anything new. I want to head this way. We don't trigger that boyo. I'm not Shiro Emiya. Well, you asked if I wanted to be a hero, and that's a classic Shiro Emiya loaded question. Okay, so I think up here we have some... True enough. Everybody tends to be the hero of their own story. That guy's clearly having a good time in there. He's partying it up.
Stop. You stop right there. Not an inch closer.
That guy's probably not having as good of a time. Monsters? What kind of monsters? Well, there's a lot of kinds of monsters. There's monsters in humans' clothing, mythological monsters, psychological monsters, imaginary monsters, monster card monsters. Monster is a very broad term. Ah, yes, these people that sounded like they were living it up.
Poor you. Poor you.
I don't like that laugh. It mocks me. It was more of a cackle than a laugh at that point as well. Okay, and then we go here. This is still dark. Because we got the little girl that resides here killed. Because we sent her to the church. Where she was supposed to be safe. Two more people. Oh, nope, just one more person to talk to. This one over here. No response from this one. Alright. Hunter's mark. Yes. There's two more peoples to talk to before we proceed to the next route. Durga and the person in Hemwick Chapel Lane. We'll do Hemwick Chapel Lane first because that's a little bit closer than Durga. And then we move forwards. The lady's still hands in her head, gone mad. Oh. Whew. Excuse me. Also, I forgot to do the frickin' new thing. Blood gem. So this one has that in it. This one has this in it. Physical attack by 7.3, and I'll bet. So that actually, I think what we're doing is good for this next area. So that was just a bit of a waste of time. Sorry. Sorry about wasting a little time there in the dream. No. Yes. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. I can't see. Stream be freeze. Stream be freeze. I can't see. Thank you, Wobblefett, for hosting me. How do you be? Alright, up here. There was this house. Good talk. Good talk. That person was obviously very insightful. I learned much from that person just then. You know, their words will carry with me till the end of my days as words to remember. Yep, those words will be words to remember forever. Alright, now we want to go... No. The Graveyard of the Dark Beast. Collecting gravel to build a guest house. A worthy endeavor. How's your guests? And you'll pass the tests. I don't know. I'm making up rhymes on the dimes. So I want to go this way. Ignore the foes. I promised Durga I wouldn't hunt any more beasts down here. And I intend to keep my word. And then we go uppity up. Durga, my friend. Do you have any words of wisdom for me?
What is it? Go. You have...
Nope. No new words for me from Durga. Okay. So, that's all NPCs that we can talk to. The only ones left is to go that way. Okay, the Cathedral Ward is the best starting spot. Go this way. Poor old Bat. She go cray-cray now. Alright. It's time to unlock the next portion of the game. Although, after unlocking it, we'll probably be getting close to the wrap-up point here, unfortunately. All the giants be slumbering, sleeping, having sweet, sweet dreams. Oh, I can't believe I missed this. I'm mad for missing that. Mad, I say. Mad. That's the way out, right. This is where we want to go. And actually, I want to know, can you get a hint that that guy's over there? No. I was wondering if you could be... Oh, hello. Nope. Got too close to this boyo. These guys are annoying to fight because you have to look up at them. And they make me feel like I'm short. Or rather, they remind me that I'm short. I don't like being reminded that I'm short. Okay. So glad you can cheese that guy. I'm not gonna get away with that cheese forever, though. And then, if I go over here, there is one more person to talk to. It's Albert!
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
The Healing Church.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the Cathedral Ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Byrgenwerth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Cainhurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Cainhurst Castle. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
And yours as well. You live close. I mean, the server is fairly small, so that's not terribly surprising, unfortunately.
The password.
We gave the password to a spoopy skeleton. A spoopy skeleton! Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. And people said skeletons can't talk. I knew they could all along. Alright, but heading down here, we unlock the Forbidden Woods. And should we proceed a little bit further, if I remember correctly, there is like little guys down there somewhere. I can't remember what the purpose of that little shortcut is, though. So I'm not going to even bother attempting it at the moment. I'm going to take this soft, scenic route down here. Get a little bit of tidbit peekings of future foes. Lots of tombstones. Up here we got some blood shards that are twins. Some tougher than normal Yarnamites. And tougher than normal beasties. These are just the people that live out in the boonies. That guy didn't stand a chance when we put our mind to it. Blood. And then down here, hidden away, Adept Bloodstone and some more Madmen's Knowledge. That's all that's down in this quadrant. Forbidden Woods is actually a little bit confusing to me. Always has been. Even though I've ran it a very few times. Quite a few times is the words I meant to say there. But we need wander no more, for we have found our first lantern. Boom. And with this first lantern in the Forbidden Woods lit, it is about time that we wrap this stream of Bloodborne up. So, this will probably be the last Bloodborne for a little bit, since tomorrow should be the Minecraft, and then Friday is when the Fate Lord El Malloy Case Files event collab will begin, so we will of course be doing that until completion. However, that is future. For the present, I have been Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to drop by. Excuse me. Be sure to drop me a follow. And if you're on YouTube, you can drop me a sub there. But once again, thanks all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. Look at that guy in the background. Photobombing me. I should kill him.